So anybody who's followed me for any period of time knows that I am most definitely not a fan of CNN's chief legal analyst, Eli Honig. He's a former assistant U.S. attorney. He's just had some gut-wrenchingly horrible takes on Trump's legal issues over the last year or two. But every now and then he gets something right. She has failed miserably. CNN's Eli Honig shreds Attorney General Pam Bondi for acting like the White House press secretary. That's true. It's speaking about the Mike Waltz, Pete Hegseth, Jeffrey Goldberg text thread thing. He said the following: "It's certain that Bondi and everyone else at the Department of Justice leadership knows exactly what happened, yet I feel confident predicting that the Justice Department won't lift a finger to investigate this mess. This mess where Mike Waltz and Pete Hegseth both committed felonies and both violated the Espionage Act." They aired a clip of Bondi responding to a reporter's question. She said, "First, it was sensitive information, not classified, and it was inadvertently released. And what we should be talking about is it was a very successful mission, despite the best efforts of Mike Waltz and Pete Hegseth. It was operational information, specifics about a military attack that had not taken place yet. And releasing that information put those pilots' lives at risk who were flying over and dropping these things and launching these things. Saying no harm, no foul because the mission was a success, that's like congratulating yourself when you drive home drunk and you didn't get in an accident and didn't get pulled over. It's like, I made it. Everything's fine. Nobody got hurt. So, yay for me." These people are a joke, man. 2 cabinet members committed felony violations of the Espionage Act. And in her press conference yesterday, Pam Bondi brought up Hillary Clinton's emails and Hunter Biden's laptop. I'm not kidding. Honig replied by saying her response underscored his point. "Here we have very high stakes, complicated set of facts. It cries out for a fair and impartial investigation by the nation's leading law enforcement agency. Instead, what the Attorney General has done is, with zero investigation, zero facts, she comes out and decrees that the facts are exactly as Donald Trump would wish them to be. She says there's no classified information. Every single military expert disagrees with her 100%. Every single one." He then noted that he had previously said that Bondi, who served as Florida's Attorney General, was qualified on paper, but she would need to assert her independence. Instead, he said, she has failed miserably in that regard. "I have to say, when Pam Bondi was nominated, I came on air and said she's absolutely qualified on paper to be the Attorney General. That is correct. She served for 8 years as Attorney General for the state of Florida. She's qualified to hold the job. Does that mean that she has the other attributes that are necessary to do the job? And don't forget that during the 8 years that she served as Attorney General for the state of Florida, Jeffrey Epstein was operating out of West Palm Beach, Florida, and was not prosecuted by Pam Bondi for 8 years. But the test is going to be, can she exercise independence? And right here, she has failed miserably. That statement was something more like what you'd hear from a White House press secretary than from the nation's top law enforcement officer. So on this point, Eli Honig and I agree. It's been a while since that has occurred, so I felt it incumbent upon myself to acknowledge that. Have a great weekend.